Hey guys, what is going on? We are back with another best class setup in Vanguard for you here. Today we are taking our first proper look at the new EX1 Energy Rifle in Vanguard Season 5, which is a very exciting weapon in this game. Now, the TTK stats and the shots to kill might look a little bit far-fetched with this thing for it to be a competitive gun in the game, but at the same time, it's not too far behind some of the other best weapons going around, and it is probably the most fun weapon to use in the game, just because it does kill reasonably quickly, and it shoots lasers. What more could you ask for, really? Just before we do get into it here though, make sure you do hit that subscribe button with those notifications turned on. I do very much appreciate it and it really does help me out. Of course, we are still looking for 6,000 subscribers, and if we could achieve that goal, that would be absolutely fantastic. So let's take our first proper look at the EX1 here, the brand new energy rifle in the Season 5 update. So as we are about to talk about with the EX1, there's some very interesting stats here. To start us off, we do have a 1500 rounds per minute fire rate, which is absolutely ridiculous. It shoots like single laser sort of beams, and then it does it very quickly. However, they don't do heaps of damage per shot. I believe this thing does sit at about a 6 or 7 shot kill at medium distance, as the lasers only do about 15-ish damage. But again, that's not too big of a deal, as we do have a 1500 rounds per minute fire rate. So the TTK does sit at about 240-ish milliseconds. Another interesting thing about this weapon is without the barrel attachment that we've chosen, there is actually a little bit of like a charge up firing delay, like an open bolt delay like we did see in Modern Warfare. And that is about 100 milliseconds, which is obviously not ideal, but with the barrel that we have chosen, this does remove that delay altogether, basically increasing your TTK by about 100 milliseconds or so. To start us off here, we're not really going anything with the muzzle here. They are very interesting. We do get an increase to our damage, or a damage range minus. We do get a damage range increase, but a damage minus, or we could take a charge capacity. This is an interesting combination. I'm probably just going to skip over this here. The barrel that we did talk about is the SD Instant Grat here for the no charge up time with this, reduced scope sway and idle bob, and again the recoil control and the accuracy and the flinch resistance. Essentially this, as I said, does increase your TTK by about 100 milliseconds because it does remove that charge delay, which is very important here. You basically can fire this second you do see somebody. In the optic, we're going with the slate reflector here for a very nice clear sight picture, but again, pick and choose whatever optic you do prefer. There's a very clean iron sight near the start of the unlock track, which is an aim down sight speed boost, which is kind of neat. In the stock at the moment, we are going with the AC Steady MAS for horizontal recoil control and aim down sight speed, but typically we probably would like to go with something like a remove stock because this thing doesn't have super lots of recoil as it is, and we would love to move around the map a little bit faster. In the underbarrel, we are going with the SMLE pistol grip here for sprint to fire speed and hip fire accuracy, which is really nice for this particular class. It's a little slow on the sprint to fire speed, so this is a really nice boost here. In the magazine, I definitely would recommend going with the Royal PV Cell Reserve battery, which does increase our charge capacity. And if you're wondering what that means, basically just increases our ammo capacity. But I mean, we shoot lasers and it recharges, so we're not really shooting ammo. But again, let's just fire more shots. Don't think about it too hard. In the rear grip, we do have the fabric grip here for, again, aim down sight speed and sprint to fire speed, getting those sights up a little bit more quickly. In the proficiency, I definitely would love to run like frenzy, focus, pinch, sleight of hand, just because the reload speed's a little bit slow with this thing. We haven't unlocked all these just yet, but again, any one of those available options would be fantastic here. And then in the kit, I definitely would recommend running with on hand, as this does give you a little bit faster equipment dexterity, and the rest of these options aren't super fantastic as they are, and this does give you a little bit less downtime when you're using equipment and grenades and things like that. Alrighty, so jumping straight into it here on the brand new map, which is Beheaded, which I think is actually a very cool addition to the game. Like, thematically, this map is absolutely fantastic. It's a very different setting to what we've seen previously. It's like a down version of like the Statue of Liberty's head in like the middle of New York, which doesn't really make too much sense, as the Statue of Liberty is on its own island, but I guess we won't think about that too hard given that we have an actual laser gun in a World War II Call of Duty game. So again, not too much to think about here, but I mean, definitely a very fun weapon here. And once you start getting those shots on target, dude, this thing just literally beams people, and it is one of the most satisfying and interesting guns in the game right now. So definitely one that's worth taking a look at, even if it doesn't kill that quickly. Like, the TTK on it is fine. Like, honestly, it's fine. Like, don't worry about it too much. It's a little bit slower than some of the other guns. Don't worry about that, dude. Like, you have a laser, and it's super fun. What are you worried about? What are you worried about, like a 40 millisecond decrease on some of the faster guns in the game? Don't care about it, dude. The reload can be a little bit of a hassle, but again, it's similar to other weapons in the game. Like, it's about 2.9 seconds from empty and 2.2-ish seconds from, like, a half reload. So, again, it's not too severe regardless of what you do with this thing. But again, it definitely is one of the more fun weapons to run around with, because, I mean, who doesn't love to shoot laser beams in a stupid Call of Duty game? Like, honestly, This is a very, very cool addition, and I spoke about it in a previous video that I actually believe that they should have gone with like more of a high-tech sort of World War II style in like the vein of like Wolfenstein, that kind of stuff. That definitely would have made the game a little bit more interesting than the Vanguard we did actually see. But I mean, yeah, you tell a kind of interesting World War II story and you do your best. So I feel like that would have been a better fit, just giving like a Wolfenstein sort of experience with like high-tech kind of business would have been way, way cooler. But again, we got what we got, and that's okay. So again, this thing is still a very cool weapon in this game. The reload, as I said, is not ideal. Where is he? He's over there. He's just on the... You're playing a little bit risky here. We're actually in a pretty rough spot right now. There's a guy underneath in the little train station-y bit. We're actually going to go... There he is there. Let's go this way. Jump over. No, we can't jump over those cars. That's bad. I want to go I want to go around the cars, dude. Alright, we're going to try and go the back alley here. Also, another thing that is absolutely fantastic with this weapon is the hip fire. As you can see, the hip fire, like the reticle, doesn't change when we are moving. Unlike basically every other weapon in Call of Duty history, the reticle doesn't move or change when you are hip firing this thing, and it is a fantastic way to get like close range kills. When you literally just hip fire people and your accuracy is perfect. Like, it's fantastic, dude. It's actually hard to believe how good the hip fire in this game or with this weapon is. Just, you can literally just run around hip firing people. You don't actually have to aim down sight ever, and it's fantastic. I'll show you. Try and show it off here. Anybody in this alley? Like, it's literally perfect. Like, it's such a strange feeling running around just hip firing people and having perfect accuracy. It's really strange. I predict this might end up getting nerfed if they're still interested in balancing this game properly. That probably needs a little bit of a change. Like, that's probably a bit too strong just to be able to, like, plain old hip fire people across the map does feel a little weird in my opinion. But I mean, it sure is fun. I do have to play a little bit quicker here just because we are on a pretty decent streak, but we're sort of dominating this game pretty hard here, so play a little bit quicker. Where is he? That's him. Gonna go downstairs. Again, I'm not 100% sure of our exact kill streak. I would have shown it just there, but I wasn't paying attention. He's just 17. Oh, this is bad. Go, 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 go. Push, 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 push. I don't know where the enemy went. I don't know where he went. Where did he go? Yeah, I think we're still right. Hit a reload while we do have a second, because it does take a little bit. The recharging animation is really good with this thing. Like, it does look very, very cool. It can be a little slow. Ooh, I have to reload there. That's alright. Have you hit the recharge? Oh, the armor saved us. Let's go, armor. We're gonna be aggressive here. We've got to be aggressive. No. Yeah, we're still good. We're alright. Everything's alright. I'll take that. We got 19. The team is actually doing a pretty good job right now of not capping the flag, but the enemy team's now doing it. So we've got to be a little careful here. So we're going to go all the way around the other side of the map here. We're on one here. We're on one. Yeah, we're going to go on the big flank. Oh, big jog. Big jog. Getting tired over here. That's a massive flank, dude. Oh my goodness. Can we... take out that guy for 20. He's on the right. Okay, the teammate got him. Gotta keep going. Gotta keep going. Gotta keep going. Don't have time to sit around. Have a reload, just because we can. Just because we've got a little bit of time here. Not heaps of time, though. We've got 22. Come on, we can clutch this. Come to us. Another one. Just gonna back off, let him have that space. We'll chuck the armor on. Oh god. Okay, that was lucky. That was really lucky. 24. Gotta go. Gotta go for it here. Gotta go. Come on. An enemy. Any enemy. Any enemy at all. No! You're kidding! Oh my god. Was that 24? Was that I think it might have been. I think we might have been. The team sort of screwed us there. We sat at 176 points for so long, and then the team's just like, nah, screw this guy. We're gonna cap. We're gonna cap the We kept the point, bro. Oh my goodness. But you saw there, this thing is an absolute machine when you get into your right situations, and we're going to have our final thoughts on this in just a second here. So as you saw there, guys, the EX1 is definitely one of the most interesting weapons they've ever added to Vanguard. A real joy to add something like this to the game. The TTK might not look super flash, and saying a 7-shot kill out loud would probably get you thrown out of most Call of Duty communities, but this thing is still definitely one of the more fun and interesting weapons in the game. And who doesn't want to shoot an actual laser rifle in a World War II Call of Duty game? It's just weird, but at the same time, it's a lot of fun here. But again, if you did enjoy this one and it did help you out at all, make sure you do hit that subscribe button with those notifications turned on. I do very much appreciate it. It really does help me out. Of course, we are still looking for 6,000 subscribers, and if you could help me achieve that goal, that would mean an awful lot to me, help I grow our little community, and be absolutely fantastic. So again, thanks for watching this one, and hopefully I will see you in the next video. Bye!